Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs of all ages, it's Friday. And it's not just Friday. Oh, it's Friday before Labor Day weekend. I don't know why I'm dancing, but I am. A 3-day weekend awaits. And if you're a small business owner, screw it. Let's make it a 4-day weekend. But let's pretend a business for the next half hour or so because you found Small Business Mornings. We are on the air. I'm your host, Pat Miller, the Idea Coach. This is the daily live stream for small business owners to catch up on the news, get in the know, and have a coffee break with your coworkers, especially if you don't have any. On today's show, there's one little piece of news I got to share because it's real. The internet is going to end in about 8 months. So enjoy the internet while it lasts because it's going to go away in about 8 months. Also, there has been an important development in the Guinness Book of World Records. There's been like significant breakage of a world record that we need to discuss because it's spectacular. And the Idea Collective has launched a new networking event. We are coming to Madison. Look out, Madison. We're coming to see you September 11th, and we will share how you can get involved with that free, fun event later on in the program. And of course, because it's Friday, our question of the day, what are your wins of the week? We're going to celebrate our wins, and we are going to get down to business so we can pretend to work today. If you are with us, make sure you say hello in the comments so the algorithm overlords that control my self-esteem will let me know that you are with us. And yes, good morning, Geck. Always great to see you, my friend. Okay, so before we get into the news, let's do our caffeine check, sponsored by the Backstage Brainstorm. That is our first ever meetup of viewers of the show, September 13th. I want to get to know you and your business. We're going to do some brainstorming and networking together. It is 100% free for you to attend that event. If you're watching the show, join us on September 13th. Okay, our caffeine check of the day is, wait, what? Oh my God, it's September already? Did you have that moment today where you look at your phone and you're like, oh, hey, look, oh my God, it's September 1st. Like, hey, look, it doesn't say August anymore. Oh my gosh, it's September. Now, September is without debate the greatest month of the year. And we know this. Good morning, Laura. Great to see you. We know that September is the greatest month of the year. Why? It starts with the 3-day weekend. So let's start there. Plus college football, NFL football, the weather gets better, the leaves change, pumpkin spice is upon us, chili is in my crock pot, TV shows come back, the kids go back to school. Oh, thank you. And the biggest reason of all is my birthday. It's the best month of the year for sure. So yes, welcome to September, boys and girls, and welcome to this episode of Small Business Mornings. Let's get into the news. Now, if you're just joining this show and you haven't seen it before, all of the news that you kind of need to know that like are just very newsy, they're right down here on the news ticker. So the things that are like real news and like, oh, I need to know that Hong Kong has a super typhoon. I'm reading that right now in the ticker. Look, wow, job openings are dropped to the lowest level in a long time. Okay, I'm reading the ticker. So we put all that stuff down there in the ticker unless I have something to say about it. And yeah, Badger volleyball. Heck yeah. Very exciting. I'm a Husker volleyball fan myself, but hey, you do you. That's awesome. Anyway, all that news is down there unless there's something I need to comment on. And there's something I need to comment on because the internet has 9 months left until snap, it's going to break like a Pringles potato chip. A seemingly innocent decision was made yesterday in a courtroom somewhere in the US, and it has spelled the end of the internet for us in just a few months. Would you like to know what that decision was? Not only will the internet break, good morning, Lisa. Not only will the internet break, your productivity will cease. We have about 9 months left, and then we will get nothing done, and the internet will end. The decision, a Fulton County, Georgia judge overseeing the 2020 election interference case against Donald Trump and 18 co-defendants said that all proceedings will be live streamed and televised. Oh boy. So the internet is going to melt. I think might happen. Just completely melt. Like you get those batteries in the back of a toy back when your kids were young and you'd open it up and it was just like this congealed mess of metal and acid and that's what the internet is going to do. Because think about this. In the middle of the presidential primaries, every screen in the world, like that little screen on your fridge, is going to be showing this live stream of the trial. Because when it comes to news stories, it doesn't get much bigger than that. And I think the internet may break. And if you think about the ramifications politically and culturally, the Democrats will have an infomercial running saying, look, that guy's a crook. He's on trial. Look, he's a crook. Kind of rhymes. They're going to have that running in real time the whole time. And then the Republicans, they're going to have an infomercial saying, look, our guy is getting politically prosecuted. Look at this. I mean, both sides are going to be just completely up in arms in real time, 4 weeks in a row. You think you're sick of this story now? I mean, come on. This is still like, we've just RSVP'd to this story. We haven't even shown up to the party yet. So just wait and enjoy the last 9 months of the internet, because by the time that this entire story shows up here in Milwaukee for the Republican National Convention, it is going to be a boiling cauldron of passivity. It is going to be, both sides are going to be ramped up beyond belief, and it's going to be a mess. Just, now, if you're a political junkie like me, it's going to be great TV. Like, I cannot wait. Get my potato chips out. I don't know what potato chips are on my mind today, but get my potato chips out. But it is going to be incredible. So with that story out of the way, there's one more thing you should watch for. Today is the perfect day to dump bad news. Because let's pretend you are Fat Cat CEO, Laura Kaiser. You're a Fat Cat CEO, and your company needs to share something that they need to report, but they don't want anyone to really notice. That happens today. It happens like the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. It happens today. It happens the day before Christmas Eve. Basically, when all of us are paying attention to anything other than the news, today's the dump day. So watch for about maybe 2 o'clock today for some truly terrible things to get posted in the news feed. Oh, you've been lying about water actually hydrating me. Meh. Hand me a hot dog. Oh, sunlight doesn't cause photosynthesis? Pfft, okay, great. Hey, throw me a beer. Right? That's where our head is. That's where it's at. So get prepared, because some truly magnificently awful stuff is going to get released today around 2 o'clock. Okay, with those bad news stories out of the way, can we talk about the good news stories? This one's just too good not to share. This news story, I read the headline and I thought, you know what? I have to report this. This is just too good. Listen to this headline. Pretend you're me. Not really. You don't want to be me. But pretend you're me. And you're thinking, what do I want to report on this morning? And you see this headline, and you'll know why it's here for you. The headline: Tennessee woman's mullet has set a world record. Gotta do that. That is the show. That's making the show. Like that Insta ad. How can I not report on Tennessee woman's mullet sets world record? Of course, I have an obligation to you. I'm here. You expect me. You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall, right? I got to give you the stuff. So, a mullet. Now, if you don't know what a mullet is, it's like hair is short in the front, business in the front, and party in the rear, right? Where the hair like is back on your shoulders, but in the front, it's, it's not like mine, but it's short all around here, and then the back is grown out. So you may ask yourself, how long is a woman's world record mullet? How long? The winner, Tammy Manis, earned a world record mullet. Her mullet, 5 feet, 8 inches long. Holy mullet, Batman. That is spectacular. When asked, she said that she hasn't shaved or cut her mullet since 1990. That's 33 years of hot mullet action right there. 5 feet, 8 inches. I mean, mullet is not a choice. Mullet is a lifestyle at that point. So she was asked, the natural follow-up, as any good reporter would ask. So, Tammy, why did you start? You're just, you don't need to Google it, Laura. I'm going to show you the picture. Why did she start? And I know you want to see the picture. I'm going to show you in a second, but we'll get there. Tammy, why did you start doing this? She said that she saw, and this is so great because this was 1990 when she started growing the mullet. Now, what is the most 1990 reason you can think of? She was watching, this is a true story straight out of the story. She was watching a music video and was inspired by the lead singer of Till Tuesday. Is that not the greatest reason? Now, you can't really see it in this picture, and I looked around, like, talk about random internet searches. Till Tuesday singer mullet. I never thought I would Google that, but I was this morning just for you. What you can't see here is that the lead singer of Till Tuesday has a wicked mullet back there. So that's what inspired Tammy. Now you want to see what it looks like, right? I know you want to see what it looks like. What a world record mullet looks like. Not one of those average mullets. Not one of those fakers. Not one of those wannabes. I want to see the greatest mullet in the world. Don't you want to see that? I know you want to see that. Are you ready? Here's Tammy, the world's greatest mullet. Wow. 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 That is art. That is art. I've often said that I am in awe of people that live in their artwork, people that are really good at whatever it is. The world's best chefs, the world's best painters, people that can really play the piano. When they're in their natural gifts, when they do what they do, this is art. I have no words. Yes, Laura, I have no words either because that's fantastic. And look at Susie. Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. So, here's the thing. You didn't know you needed that story until this morning, did you? No, you didn't. But I, your caring and loving Small Business Mornings host, Pat Miller, the Idea Coach, I knew you needed that story. I knew. I got you. I got you. Good times and bad, Trump stories and mullets. That's what we've got here on Small Business Mornings. And if you're just joining us, this is a daily conversation for small business owners. And we talk about the ups and downs of building a small business. And today is one of those days where no one wants to do anything. Nobody wants to work. This is a 30-minute procrastination exercise today because I know you don't want to do anything. I don't want to do anything. And because we're a small business owner, we most likely have the power to make it a 4-day weekend and apologize to no one. So thanks for pretending to work here on this morning's morning show. And if you're digging it, click this QR code up here, will you? And subscribe to our YouTube channel. That would be swell. Let's talk about Labor Day weekend. Oh, and we've got a question of the day. We're going to celebrate our wins, and we've got a killer meme of the day too. But let's talk about Labor Day weekend. Labor Day stuff. It was established in 1894 by what president? I don't know, Pat. Me neither. President Grover Cleveland. Thanks, Grover. You the man. And one stat that I found while researching Labor Day made me kind of sad. It said, according to the U.S. Travel Association, which sounds like a completely made-up organization, U.S. Travel Association? That sounds fake. But according to them, so it must be true, Americans waste 765 million vacation days every year. That sounds about right. 765 million unused vacation days every year. That's a lot of unused vacation days. And Susie, I agree. We need to bring back the name Grover. Isn't that a great name? And isn't that like one of the most fun Muppets, right? Or Sesame Street? It was Sesame Street and a Muppet, whatever. But Grover was the man. And Super Grover. Let's not even get started with Super Grover. But yes, Grover should come back. Along with all of this unused vacation day business, there was another study that talked about how many people are going away this weekend, going anywhere, like leaving town. Another study said 57% of the country is going someplace this weekend. That's 148 million Americans leaving their home. The only thing I have to say is drive safely. Thank you very much. All right, we're going to talk about what we're doing with the question of the day here in a minute because it's time to celebrate our wins. How about we do our meme of the day? Now, I'm instituting a new policy with the meme of the day. With the meme of the day, if you see a good meme, send it to me. And I will shout out you and your business and give you all the credit for sending me the meme of the day because if you see something good, I want to share it. So today's meme of the day was sent by Rhonda Nordyke, who is the founder of the Women's Financial Wellness Center. Rhonda, thank you for making the show just a little bit more funny. Here is your meme of the day. Yeah, vodka, please. Sir, this is McDonald's. Oh, yeah, right. I'll take a Mick vodka then. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect for today. Perfect for most days, sadly. I wonder what a Mick vodka and orange drink would sound like. Would that be like a Mick screwdriver? Because that orange drink, do you remember, are you old enough to remember McDonald's orange drink? Had like this taste to it. And I wonder if Mick vodka and Mick orange drink would make a Mick screwdriver and that would make it Mick drinkable. I wonder. Rhonda Nordyke, Women's Financial Wellness Center. You're amazing. Thank you for sending the meme of the day. All right, let's do our question of the day, and then we're going to blow this pop stand. We're out of here. You know why? Because it's Labor Day weekend. And you want to go do something other than looking at a screen, and that's a really good idea. Our question of the day is to celebrate our wins. Now's the time of the week. Every Friday inside the Idea Collective, we take a moment and we reflect on the good stuff that happened inside our small business. Because if we don't stop and reflect on the good stuff, we will always and forever be on a treadmill of sadness because we will be thinking about the stuff that isn't done, the things we haven't accomplished, the things that are wrong in the business. No, we just have to think about the good stuff. So I want you to think of one good thing that happened in the business, and I want you to put it in the chat. It can be big, like I got a brand new client. It could be small, where I figured out how to unjam the printer. Doesn't matter. I want you to share one win in the comments. And yes, I Mick threw up a little in my mouth. Touche, Geck. That is absolutely the truth. All right, what is your win of the week? I will tell you my win of the week. You put yours in the chat. My win of the week is we are launching a new networking event in Madison. So I'm here in the Milwaukee area, And a lot of my friends and contacts are here in the Milwaukee area. But as the Idea Collective starts to get a little bit more steam, we're kind of like branching out. We have friends and members in other states, and we got a whole bunch of people in Madison that are members of the collective. So you know what? We're going to go to Madison and like shake hands and not kiss babies because that'd be weird at networking, but we're going to get to know each other better, and we're going to spread the Idea Collective's message of don't grow it alone. So the event is September 11th in Madison, and we would love to see you there. And here's the thing. It's free. Free. We're going to be at Serendipity Labs, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, September 11th. We'd love to meet you and see how you can help us further the Idea Collective mission. So click that link. I'll leave it up here while we are celebrating our wins. We have a win from Gek. So Gek, I'm going to assume that this win, like you're excited about running a marathon. 5.5-hour marathon? And you're doing that on purpose, right? Your car didn't break down 27 miles ago. You just decided, I know, I'm going to run and not stop for hours. I know, Shadow. I can't believe it. Dogs barking. Well, Gek, I wish you good health and good energy and all the carbs or whatever you need to get it done. But thank you for joining us, and congratulations to you in advance. Let's see. Kristen's got a win here. This week, I realized that I have contracts out that take me to surpassing last year's revenue in August. Yeah. That is winning. That is winning. My goodness. Beat last year, and it's only August. That is amazing. Now, watch what we're doing here. Watch what we're doing here. This seems dumb. Why are we cheering for Kristen? We're cheering for Kristen because we all know how hard that is. And we all know what a big deal that is. And if you go into a networking event and say, hi, nice to meet you, I beat last year's goal already, everyone would think, you're a jerk. Because that's not what networking is for. But that's what the Idea Collective is for. We're all on this journey together. And not to out Kristen, but at one time in the past during this year, she needed some help from the Idea Collective members, and we all kind of rallied around her. So in good times and in bad, we're here to celebrate and support. Congratulations, Kristen. I'm really excited. And look we got Gek and Susie Moon in there celebrating with you. That is fantastic. Any other wins we want to share? Did anything else good happen to you this week? The other thing I want to share is we did our Idea Slamathon on Wednesday. Raised a couple $100 for the Islands of Brilliance, streamed for 2 hours, saw a new viewership goal for Small Business Mornings, which was pretty darn exciting. And we had a lot of fun and came up with some great ideas. So it was really a great time on Wednesday. Thank you for supporting the Idea Slamathon. And the last win that I have this week is that we just did this show for another 5 days. I'm getting back into the habit of doing a daily show, finding what works and what doesn't, listening to you about what you want out of the program. But most of all, I'm trying to have fun while I'm doing it. So hopefully you're enjoying the show, and hopefully you've clicked the link to subscribe to our YouTube page, or you're listening to our video podcast or audio podcast that is available as well. But it's pretty darn exciting. And congratulations, Kristen. That is a really big deal. All right, so Madison, September 11th, we will see you there, 2 o'clock at Serendipity Labs. Few other things to announce before we get out of here. We are doing a meetup. In addition to Madison, we're doing an online meetup for people that watch the show. It's called the Backstage Brainstorm. And if you want to talk about your business, you want to learn about the Idea Collective, and you want to learn like some brainstorming and really kind of get to know one another in this whole Don't Grow It Alone mission, join us on September 13th because the Backstage Brainstorm is for you. It's a chance to figure out what we're doing here and become a part of the mission and potentially a part of the Idea Collective as well. And you're right, Van, you can't overlook the small triumphs. And yes, Susie Moon, I mean, there must be an Amazon man within a 5-mile radius because the 100-pound dog just decided to say hello. Wait, hold on. No. Okay. I'm being told that she wasn't barking at the Amazon man. She was celebrating for Kristen. So, okay. Thanks, Shadow. Appreciate it. So yeah, that's for you, Kristen. That's why she was barking. Backstage Brainstorm, September 13th. I hope to see you there. So what do you say? Are you going to make it a great weekend? Are you going to go out and do something that matters? Because you have a choice. You have a choice right now. Your choice could be, oh, I'm going to get a bunch of stuff done. Oh, I'm going to move the business forward. I'm going to clean my office. I'm going to run down some invoices. I'm going to do blah, 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 blah. And then you'll come back Tuesday and realize, wait, I didn't rest. Don't be that guy. Do what you got to do today so you can close the laptop and head out to the weekend and remind yourself why you are working so hard. We get to choose our own adventure as small business owners. So make today count and then make your weekend count. We will be back. Like there's more than just me. It's a guy in my basement. I will be back, but it sounds bigger when I say we, doesn't it? I will be back on the air Tuesday morning, 9 a.m. with Small Business Mornings to officially kick off winter. I mean, the business season of September. So take care of yourself this weekend. Have fun. If you are traveling, in all seriousness, drive safely. And we'll see you back here.